Samuel L. Jackson has just confirmed that he has spoken to someone that works at Disney or Lucasfilm or just Star Wars, whatever you want to call it, about a potential Mace Windu return. And that person is Bryce Dallas Howard. She actually directed some of the episodes of The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett, and she's an actress herself. But that means that we could potentially be seeing Mace Windu return from the dead following Revenge of the Sith. Now, we've known for a while that Samuel L. Jackson wants Mace Windu to return, but this is the first we've actually heard of him taking some genuine action, kind of, to get it to happen, because he's literally spoke to someone that can make it happen, because she literally has the ability to speak to Dave Filoni, like, day in, day out, so she could go up to him and be like, you know, Samuel really wants this to happen. I think it could be cool. Here's a way it could work. Do you want it to happen? Boom, Mace Windu returns. But before we continue, I'm going to show you the clip of Samuel L. Jackson actually confirming that he did speak to Bryce, so you actually believe what I'm saying and it's not some dodgy news report.
Sam, what's going on? The Obi-Wan trailer just dropped the other day. Is Mace Windu, he's alive with one hand somewhere. Somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere. Well, that's the same way I think about dude from, you know, Jurassic Park. He's somewhere riding around on velociraptors with one arm. You know, he's just on the island just
right.
riding raptors, you know. But
should I hold out hope at this point for Mace?
There's a huge history of people with one hand returning in Star Wars. I asked, the only person I've ever said that to about coming back was Bryce Dallas Howard, because I just did a movie with her, and she directs episodes of The Mandalorian and stuff. So you think you might be able to hook a brother up?
This would not be the first time that Samuel L. Jackson has asked for something in Star Wars that seems a bit unlikely, and his wish was granted. You know, he did directly speak to George Lucas asking for his purple lightsaber, and, well, he got a purple lightsaber. So let's say that Bryce Dallas Howard actually does try to bring Mace Windu back into Star Wars. Where can it occur? Well, The Mandalorian Season 3, probably not, because, you know, it doesn't really have any place for Mace Windu to go in. It's more about Mandalore itself. The Cassian Andor series, maybe that kind of fits the idea of him not living past the original trilogy, but I don't really think he fits in that. The Bad Batch, yeah, that could work really well, but Samuel L. Jackson definitely wants to return in more than just voice acting. So the two ideas that remain would be Kenobi and a potential Season 2 to the Book of Boba Fett. But for Kenobi, there's already so many characters in it. You know, Obi-Wan, Vader, the Third Sister, the Grand Inquisitor, the Fifth Brother, this random new Inquisitor, potentially Rex or Cody or someone like that. Darth Maul, if we don't believe the news that he was cut from the script. Owen Lars as well. You know, that's nearly 10 pretty important characters in Star Wars. If you make it 10 by adding Mace Windu in there, then in a 6-episode series, you just won't be able to focus on any of them, especially considering how much of a focus is going to be needed on just Obi-Wan and Vader alone. You know, if you chuck someone like Mace Windu into that, a character that would need a pretty large amount of focus on them with whatever they're brought back into, if they are brought back, it just wouldn't make sense for the Kenobi series. Now, Kathleen Kennedy has actually said that she was thinking about a Season 2 of Kenobi. I don't know if she's made up her mind yet, but she was thinking about it because of how much Ewan McGregor, aka Obi-Wan himself, and Hayden Christensen, aka Anakin Skywalker / Darth Vader, actually enjoyed their time working on the series. So maybe if they did a Season 2 of Kenobi and they don't really include the Inquisitors as much, then Mace could come into that. But I'm more leaning towards the potential Book of Boba Fett Season 2. Especially when you consider how Season 1 of the Book of Boba Fett ended, with Boba basically saying that he doesn't want to be a crime lord anymore, so Season 2 is going to be different, and well, Boba versus Mace sounds pretty different to Season 1 if I'm being honest. So that is something that I would love to see, despite the fact that it would mean that Mace would have to survive after the original trilogy, and I've said many times that I'm not really too fond of that, but I trust that if they're going to do that, they have a good explanation for it. You know, Dave Filoni knows what he's doing, so I wonder what that explanation will be. Maybe let me know some of your ideas for that, but I feel like there will be a good explanation to it. Explanation. I say that really weirdly if I say it fast. Explanation. Yeah, that's how you say it. Explanation. I can't say it quickly. Anyway, that is all for this news. Mace Windu is potentially returning. I think he actually will. Maybe it's in a brand new project that hasn't actually been announced yet. Who knows? But yeah, speaking of the Kenobi series, before the series actually releases, you're probably going to need to know all of the news we know about the series so far, and you can find that out in this video right here, so check it out. That's me done for this video. I'm going to continue working on the video I have for Saturday, which is making a theory for every single shot of the Kenobi trailer. So yeah, it's a big one. Subscribe so you don't miss that video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.